नीचे दिए हुए लाल बटन पर क्लिक करके इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और घंटी के बटन को क्लिक करना ना भूलें। बीकेटी मीडिया प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। Namaskar and a very warm welcome to yet another exciting episode of the unique talk series Chartered Accountants The Growth Gears, presented by Committee for Members in Industry and Business, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This is Shilpa Bhawana and I'm going to take you on a roller coaster of success stories of esteemed Chartered Accountants.
One of the core reasons as to why members of ICAI are the most sought after finance professionals by the industry is the business which is in the plasma of our members. Chartered accountants are very well known for having knowledge regarding how business is set up, how it is run competitively to make profits not only for its investors but also to contribute to the government through taxes and to pay back to the society through CSR, and by creating multiple employment generation options and many more. These are the reasons which make chartered accountants the growth bearers towards nation and economy in true sense.
Friends, the people who don't risk anything in life, they risk everything in life. And it is very apt when we talk about the stock market, जिसे आम भाषा में शेयर बाजार कहा जाता है. But it is worth taking the risk when you have the expertise knowledge and you have the finest of the consultancy. So, today we are going to take you on a ride where risk-taking is intertwined with building people. Yes, we are talking about the driving force behind the setting up of BSE online trading system and someone who was instrumental in setting up Central Depository Services and creating the leading financial and investment group in India and Southeast Asia. And moreover, he is the gold medalist chartered accountant from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. My dear friends, let's get ready to meet the chairman and founder of Anand Rathi Group, Mr. Anand Rathi himself.
From scratch to success, vision of going for larger things in life, gear up a man to create one of India's leading financial services firm. Mr. Anand Rathi, the founder and torchbearer of the Anand Rathi Group, is one of the leading financial and investment experts in India and Southeast Asia. The gold medalist chartered accountant is an esteemed member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and has more than 5 decades of diverse experience. We have the honor of listening to the thoughts of this stalwart, Mr. Anand Rathi.
Sir, very warm welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me to meet you and talk for the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for this great initiative which they've taken.
Entirely our pleasure, sir. Sir, firstly, I would like to ask you one thing, that you did your chartered accountancy in 1967, if I'm not wrong. So, I would like to know that does CA happen to you or you happen to CA? What happened actually?
Well, I think obviously this was a very prestigious degree to have at that time. Very few, I think, I was among the first 10,000 chartered accountants of the country.
Because it was late at that time, yeah.
And it was considered very difficult because the results used to be, something like 3%, 5%. At that time, even, coming from a small town, Jodhpur, where we didn't have any facility for coaching of CA, anything. So it was a challenge, which obviously we thought that this is a great degree to have. And that's what attracted me, and then obviously all through I enjoyed, of course, doing my CA, and post CA obviously it's a great fun.
So sir, what actually attracted you to take this challenge, this becoming a chartered accountant? As you said that taking up CA degree at that time also it was very difficult, but what makes you to take up this challenge? Just yes, I want to do this.
Yeah, for anybody who has a graduation in commerce, obviously opportunities were very limited. Either you can do your MCom, which is the post graduation. You may do company secretary or cost accountant, or LLB.
Right.
And obviously, with the background which I had, even before doing this. All three very good in education. I thought CA is the right challenge to take.
When we talk about the stockbroking today, you are like the man the people who trust on. But you haven't started with this only. You have started with like working in different companies, and especially like today you are sitting at Mumbai, but especially you started from Delhi, Ghaziabad, from those to this Mumbai city, what we call the the capital of like money making and all.
Capital.
Yeah, the capital.
Yeah.
Yes. So how the journey has started?
Well, you know, when I did my CA, I was gold medalist of my batch.
Yes.
And there were two options at that time for chartered accountants. There were not many options. Either you can start your own practice or you can go for a job. And my vision was that go for a larger, thing to do. And practice being very limited scope there, because at that time there were no big limited companies there for audit. They were not big tax, practice. And that's why, and fortunately, I got offers. DCM was first to offer me a job as senior management trainee. And that time, this management trainee job, DCM and Hindustan Lever were the most coveted jobs in India.
Right.
And they offered me the job, and
you just grabbed the opportunity.
I grabbed it because I think that was the very good, excellent decision I took to start my career.
Beautiful. Friends, it's really true, as Sir has said, that, small town doesn't limit your dreams. If you really want to achieve something, you need to have those dreams, and after that, you have to work hard to achieve them. So, Sir, you have worked hard to achieve your dream, whatever you wanted, because you said that you had a larger vision to approach, and that is what you did also. So, if I talk about your stockbroking career, how that started?
Well, stockbroking came much later, but as we were talking of hard work, that's what the CA teaches, that you have to do hard work. And that's a great training where you get to become a CA.
So you are prepared to do that hard work when you are just learning to get your professional degree of CA. So that's a very good advantage of this particular degree as well.
Yes, it is. And hard work plus good practical training.
Yes.
That's what the CA profession does. And that's why you will find that chartered accountants in many positions are very preferred. Also, one thing which you learn is to do the detailing part, which is what the very important for CA profession, which distinguishes from other professions like MBA, that chartered accountants, one practical, second the eye on details. They go into the minutest details. That's why you find most chartered accountants make an excellent career.
So, sir, how this stockbroking happened to you?
Yes, stockbroking was hardly known when I became a chartered accountant. Though the Bombay Stock Exchange, Calcutta Stock Exchange, Delhi Stock Exchange existed, but there were very few listed companies.
People were not ready to take the risk.
Yes. People didn't understand also. And also obviously it was considered risky. I had gone through the capital markets because I did IPOs for the companies I worked for, and I knew the capital markets very well from the money raising angle. And I found that is an industry, this is a business which needs to grow, this is an industry needs to grow. If you want to make money for people, it's the equity market which can really enhance the wealth of people.
Okay.
And that's what attracted me. And obviously the first opportunity when came for me to come from industry to this business, I did that. BSc wanted to professionalize itself. They were to take about 50 professional members. I happened to be amongst them. Obviously, I love to come to, from the industry where I had the capital market exposure, but to the full-time, this capital market business. So,
sir, before coming to this capital market business, you had been very close to late Mr. Aditya Birla ji, because you worked with him for around more than 2 decades, 21 years if I'm not wrong. So, is there any ideology that remained with you that he also taught you that this thing is going to help you in your career further? Anything that you
Yes, yes. I mean, obviously, I had that great advantage. Mr. Birla was my mentor. And working with him was such a great pleasure. I think, he was very meticulous in whatever he did. Though he was a chemical engineer, but he could grab and grasp anything, be it finance, be it accounts, be it legal. One had to be enterprising and one has to be hardworking. one has to be obviously very ethical. One thing which I learned from him, that have a lot integrity and take care of everybody. You know, everybody who's involved with you.
Sabka saath, sabka vikas.
Yeah, exactly. Be it your employees, your shareholders, your customers, your vendors. And that's a great philosophy I learned from him.
And that's very true as well, sir, because it's always being said कि अगर आपको ज़िंदगी में बहुत आगे तक जाना है तो आपको सबको साथ लेकर चलना ज़रूरी है, because अकेले आप कुछ हद तक चल सकते हैं लेकिन सब लोगों के साथ आप काफ़िले तय कर सकते हैं. सर, इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट यू, आपने भी काफ़िले तय किए हैं. यू हैव गॉट लाइक सच अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ पीपल वर्किंग अराउंड यू. सो डू यू सी दैट द डिग्री ऑफ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी एंड the experiences that you have got throughout your career that has really helped you out in organizing those like human resource as well, and along with that getting all these technicalities of the organizations like which has to be handled really well. So you think that CA degree has helped you out with that?
Yes, I think you put it very well. CA degree helped me first to, you know, start with the finance and accounts, and finance and accounts taught me full details of how does the business work. Yes, if you understand the business, exactly. You understand all the complexities of business, all the business drivers, the value drivers of business, how business can make money or may not make money. So as an accountant, I think you get the advantage of looking into every aspect of business, be it manufacturing or marketing or purchasing or financing, everything you come to know. And that's where it enables you to take a larger position.
Yes.
And that's what I could do. And then going through the positions, you know, I was lucky to become CEO at the age of 35. And obviously that, you know, as a CEO you get much wider exposure to see how to create organizations, how to build people, how to motivate people. And that experience together with my, you know, chartered accountant experience, both these really then made me to, you know, grow this business which I am doing right now.
Sir, you had been an esteemed member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. So today, sometimes do you find time to go back to the CA Institute and talk to the budding professionals and tell them that what all they can do, not only just to grab their degrees, but also to take it up further for the growth of the economy, especially for India?
I love to do that because as you might be aware, I was the member of Central Council for 6 years, way back in 85 to 91.
Wow.
And when I was working in industry, it's very uncommon for a person working in industry to go first get elected to the Central Council and then go and spend time, you know, at least you need 4 to 6 days in a month if you want to be
in the committee,
effective in the committee, which I did for 6 years.
Wow.
And that was my, you know, I thought I owe it to the profession which has given me so much of this thing. And I have been actually coaching students all through my life, anybody who came to me, and I love to talk to chartered accountants. I still do. Whenever there is an occasion, whenever the institute invites me to talk to members, I do.
Finance, investment, stock market. These are some of the names which drives the economy. The highs and lows of which decides the overall growth of the nation, because this aggregation of buyers and sellers of the stocks, also called shares, contributes to the driving forces of the economy. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India envisions to create members having high professional standards and ethical conduct embedded in their DNA so as to maintain the growth of the economy. It also ensures that its professionals have the right skills to keep up the pace with emerging global practices and innovations. This undoubtedly gives an edge to fight against all odds in the domestic market. The 21st World Congress of Accountants, known as the Olympics of the accountancy profession, is being hosted by ICAI from November 18th to 21st, 2022 at Geo World Centre, Mumbai. Being held for the first time in India, this is one of the most prestigious global events of professional accountants organized under the aegis of the International Federation of Accountants, where a conglomeration of 6,000 delegates from over 130 countries exchange views with other accounting and finance professionals from around the world.
So, sir, when you were just turning around the Thai Airways, so at that time, is there any particular vision that you took up? Like, because whenever you start a challenging work, you have certain things to like take it down. Right? These are the tips that I have to work on. So, you do schedule all these things. That is important, do you think?
Yes, I think in everything which you do, is a very good question which you asked, that everything you do, you must be able to understand the key drivers
Right.
of what will succeed or how that business will succeed. And if you can identify the key drivers, you design a good MIS for that, it will throw all the areas of action which needs to be done. When Thai Airways was asking is how I can contribute there. And they asked me the question that what is your knowledge about the airways industry?
Airways industry.
I said I have traveled in every airline of the world.
That's a beautiful answer.
I said you have the airline experience, you are
Yeah.
managing it.
Yeah. So
But it's-
you are the one who have experienced it, so you know what not has to be done.
Exactly. So I think many times people who are doing day in day out are not able to identify
Yes.
the areas of improvement or areas requiring attention. And that's where I think the expertise lies.
So if I talk about some of the leadership qualities, some of the traits that will really help those budding professionals that when they reach to that certain level. So could you please share some of those traits with us?
Sure. You know, two major qualities which I always tell people to be successful. One is to continue to learn. And second, hard work.
So when you have started this stockbroking company and you have started this organization, people have gained a lot of faith in your group, the Anand Rathi Group. So what is the reason you see behind it? Like how the people have like, if they want to like invest in some stockbroking, they are into like, okay, we want to go to Anand Rathi. So how that has come up?
See, as you know, in every business and more so in our business, what you need to have the trust of your
This
customers.
is very important.
Yeah. So two things which I believe the good value proposition for customers and integrity for their work. You know, take care of their money as if it is your own money.
Wonderful, wonderful. Sir, I like hardly find people who have got such an emotional connect with their clients, and you are one of them. So I would really like
Thank
to
you.
congratulate you for that.
Thank you.
The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, it has created a lot of CAs. These CAs, we call them as the growth gears of the economy. So do you see this institute, ICAI, being the growth gear for the economy?
Sure. I don't think there is any doubt about that. Even Prime Minister said that, everybody said that. And I think Institute has played a very significant role. I would say almost 95 to 100% chartered accountant, you will find them successful.
Yes.
Compared to any other professional degree you see, you may not find that sort of success rate
so
which
the
you see in chartered
ROI of doing a CA professional degree is like much higher.
No doubt about this.
No
it
doubt
is. It is. I think it's proven, and since you are meeting so many people, you will know from them, and you know the track record. As you rightly said, ROI. That means there is some investment there. The investment is very little to become a chartered accountant.
That's
Because
what you said. Hard work.
hard work, but
Yes.
that not monetary investment
Not
is very
monetary
limited.
investment,
You know?
yes.
I think that's also sometimes attract people, that this is a low cost professional degree, where even during training people are paid. That's what our institute has, you know, always
Yes, the
tried
articleship training.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That again, thanks to the institute, that they always been forward looking, trying to attract more talent, trying to reward them at least reasonably at that level,
Yeah.
so that people can acquire this degree without too much of monetary cost. Yes, you need hard work, you need efforts, true.
Yeah.
Because to again become chartered accountant is not easy.
So, sir, as we are on that verge of our episode where I call this a special segment, it is called a Shilpa Bhavna special.
Okay.
So, it's a rapid fire questions.
All right, go
Right?
ahead.
Yeah, so sir is all set. So this is the competition level that a CA degree creates into it. So if I'll ask you 3 words for stock market, what it will be?
Long-term investment.
3 words for the Anand Rathi Group.
Empathetic, visionary, and hardworking.
And milestone that is close to your heart.
building people.
Building people.
I believe in that. I've built a lot of people. I take new young trainees, build them, and that has been my passion.
Beautiful. So that means all those budding CA professionals, if they would like to come and join Anand Rathi Group, you are going to welcome them with open arms?
Yes, sure. Fortunately, I think I will have about 300 with me working right now. But in my career, I might have trained about 1,000 chartered accountants so far.
Wow, that's so good.
I love chartered accountants, really great. They can do very well. If they get opportunity, they should use the opportunity to learn and build themselves.
So any advice that you would like to give to all those budding professionals?
I think, as I said, that they should be willing to take challenges, not afraid of it, and obviously go beyond the normal style of working, hard working, learn things and take challenges. I think they must be confident that they can handle any challenge.
Well, that's wonderful, sir. And my dear friends, as sir has rightly said, that you need to take on the challenges, because when we say that there are a lot of problems in our life, it's like, oh my God, we are not going to do it and will not be able to do it. But when we say that it's a challenge that we have to win, then it comes to excitement, and then we are all set to win it. So my dear friends, this was Mr. Anand Rathi talking to us. So it was wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much. And Shilpa, Bhawana, this would be a great, I think, episode which you recorded.
Of course, sir, it is going to be. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. All the best.
Thank
all the
you,
best
sir.
to you, and all the best to my fellow chartered accountants. I'm sure they will be able to learn something from if they see this episode. And I will always be willing to help all my fellow chartered accountants.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
sir. Hard work, dedication, and continuous learning. These all are the long-term investments that provide ROI of competence, excellence, and success. But we should not forget that with great success comes great responsibility. Mr. Rathi has rightly said that as a professional, we should be true to our integrity and must embrace empathy to take our country forward. I think only after that we can proudly say that we are Chartered Accountants, the growth gears. This is Shilpa Bhawana signing off for today, but I will meet you in the next episode. Till then, stay safe. Jai Hind.